The last thing I'm going to make for our Thanksgiving dinner is popovers. They are very New England, and they're just the Americanized version of a British Yorkshire pudding. They are traditionally made in a popover pan, which is a very deep cupcake or muffin tin. But if you only have a cupcake or muffin tin, you can make a parchment sleeve like this and put it inside so the popover has somewhere to rise up instead of overflowing over your pan. But I'm going to use a popover pan. I have melted butter into each of the compartments, and I'm just going to brush it up the sides of each. I've got my oven preheating to 425 degrees. If you just pop your pan in for a couple minutes to melt the butter while the oven's preheating, that works really well. So I've got all my compartments greased. Then I'm going to make the batter. It's kind of like a really thin pancake batter. So first I'm going to add 4 eggs. The eggs are what is going to make the popovers pop. So you really want to beat them really well, make sure you get a lot of air into them, or your popovers are not going to rise as well as they should. That looks really good. They're nice and bubbly and lemon yellow, and I've got a lot of air into them. So now I am going to add some milk. And just whisk that a little bit to combine it. Then I'm going to add some flour. I really want to make sure that this is smooth because we don't want any lumps in our popovers. So you can't really overmix this batter. Nice and smooth. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. Batter looks really good. I'm just going to pour it into my cup measure, and I'm just going to let it sit for 30 minutes just to let it rest, relax a little bit before it gets baked. You also want to make sure that it's room temperature. I use room temperature eggs and milk, but in case you were using them straight from the fridge, it's a good idea to just let the batter come to room temperature. Okay, I'm ready to fill my pan. I'm going to fill each one about halfway with the batter. Okay, now these will go in the oven at 425 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I'll turn the oven down to 350 degrees for another 15 minutes without opening the door or my popovers will fall. And I want to cook them until they're nice and golden brown and puffed.